Ooh, welcome back everybody. Welcome if you're new. Today we're in the truck series here at Mid-Ohio. I've never ran a race here, so I tried doing a lot of practice. Felt like I got decently quick, but not like, I just need to be consistent with it. Fastest I've gotten down to is like a 129.3, but we're car number 2 in the only split, so that's terrifying. I don't know how I'm car number 2 with my rating only being like 1300 on road. So I don't understand that at all, but hopefully we can go all 26 laps without wrecking. That's the main goal. Just don't spin out. It's very easy to. Just take it easy on this out lap. Try not to heat the tires up too much. But it's very easy to brake too deep and wheel hop and spin out going into a corner. Or just getting on throttle and spinning out. So hopefully we can not do that. But the fast guys I've seen are getting like mid to low 128s. But I don't know if any of them are here, like the actual good road guys, because I don't think the number 1 car probably is that high either, because he seems like a guy that just runs the truck series every week, just by the name. But who knows, he could be a road rigger. But we're getting a lot of road practice lately with Cup being on road a lot. I think next week Cup and Arco are on road, so that'll be interesting. Because Cup, I think, is going to the Indy Road course, which I hate that they're not doing the Brickyard anymore. And then Arc, I believe, is at Twin Motega, I want to say. So we're coming up to the start-finish line. Need to try to get a good run to it. I kind of go over this a little bit and try to get a straight run on the exit. Because other than that, when you're turning, going the downhill and hitting the gas, it's not great. Try to roll speed through here, right along the inside. Very easy to get loose there. I didn't push it too hard, so we weren't too sideways. It wasn't a great turn 1 though. First lap will be a little bit more tame than the second lap, I think. Second lap I might try to push it a little bit harder. I just want to get a lap down to what that counts at least. You barely go off track or anything, your lap won't count if you get a 1x or even a 0x. This corner has caused me a lot of problems. So has this corner on the left. It's very deceiving. I feel like I could take it so much quicker, but I go off so much if I was trying to take it too fast. Through this whole section, I did do in 3rd gear at one time, but I kind of got a little bit more used to it being in 2nd gear, and it works well. It's a little faster, for sure. And this left-hander is easy to go off on if you can take it too fast. Definitely have to slow down enough, get it to turn left. Easy to go off track right there before the rumble strips as well. Alright, so we got 1 lap in. Just need a good last corner. Oh geez, that was not a good last corner. Got sideways in the right-hander. So it won't be super fast by any means. Yeah, I'd like at least a low 130, not in the 129s. Got sideways there. Somehow we're first right now, which I don't understand. Yeah, we definitely don't got any road ringers in here. Like, I just did a lot of practice to try to get more confident in the car and finding braking zones and everything. This lap I might try to take a little bit more aggressive. As you see, I'm getting a lot more sideways, getting on throttle, which I don't want to be doing in the race. I really want to conserve the rear tires because the left rear and right rear both get destroyed going too hard. We got some shade out, so it might help grip the car up a little bit. But this middle section is where I feel like you can gain a lot of time if you don't get sideways. Especially right through here. Like, you could kind of take this one a little fast. Just be careful on this right-hander. Don't get on the brakes too hard. I feel like that section you can gain a lot of time through, if you could really roll it well. Don't know if this lap's gonna be any faster or not, because we had a really bad turn 1 and stuff, but had a better ending by a lot. Might have been lower 130s. 130.6, not too much quicker by any means, but got a slightly bit quicker. I don't really care too much where we start because it's 26 laps, caution free. I don't want to be back in traffic. That would suck, but it seems like we have decent speed for the most part. And being car 2, I don't think a lot of these guys probably will be quick. I don't think any of us are very fast. So it should be pretty calm. Well, not calm, actually. If you're back in the pack, you might get a bunch of wrecks back there. I'm just hoping we keep the car straight and running pretty well. I think the 8 and the 1 both ran times. Let me double check. He did, and so did he. Oh, he went off track on the second lap. Yikes. So we seem like we might have the pole. That would be awesome. If we can get a road win, that'd be amazing. Never run on the road course before, so that would be awesome. So still got a couple minutes left to qualify. I'll bring you guys back and get ready to take the green. All right, well, we're still on pole. Only the 6 of us qualified, so that's nice. And the pace car actually starts you like really deep into the track, which is nice. So you don't have to go around too far to take the green. Just if people aren't paying attention, that really sucks for people further back. But we're gonna restart here in second gear. About to take the green, coming around these last 2 corners. We're gonna go. Try to get a jump on them. Try to have some clean track in front of us, and we just gotta not overdrive it. Literally, if we just do what we did in practice, which I really wasn't overdriving it at all, should be fine. Just gotta watch out for people dive bombing it early on. But once we get spread out, I think we'll be fine. But I think that's my first ever pole on a road course, which is awesome. I've never won on a road course. My iRating sucks on road. I think it's only like 1300, like I said. Been trying to work on it the last few weeks with NASCAR being on these road courses and everything, so it's been a lot of fun learning. Just want to save these rear tires, get on the brakes early, and just keep the car on track and pointed forward and moving. Because other than that, I think there's not much else to it. You just gotta learn to manage the ups and downs of this track because the hills are crazy. Yeah, right there is definitely where we pull off some. I said this middle section I feel like is where you can pull off the most time on people. And it kind of proved it right there. Don't want to go too hard there and go off track. I keep it in third there because it's easier than being in second and then slowing down for this corner to me. It's less squirrely, in my opinion. Okay, first lap down. We're leading on a road course. That's kind of crazy to me. Getting on that inside is not great, but it helps me turn the car. I kind of wish that inside like rumble strip and stuff was all the way through the turn 1 because I missed that corner so much. Not like go off, I just like missed the apex a ton. I'm terrible at it. Got almost a second lead now, 2 seconds back to third. It's already getting very spread out. Only being lap number 2, but we got 26 laps, a long way to go here. I'm gonna be getting on the brakes early going into that corner a lot just to try to conserve the rear tires. Because that corner is like the worst one on my rear tires usually. Like going in on the braking wise. So second place might catch me going into that corner for a little while. But they might burn off their rear tires. Like I've done runs where I've only ran like 4 or 5 laps and my back tires are at like 90% already. And then I've also ran like a 13 lap run where my back tires were 90 and I was taking it a lot easier on them. So that's what I'm trying to do, is just conserve the rears. Cause it's so easy to get loose and slide around here. He stayed with me a lot better that time. I feel like I have a decent line on that last corner. 30.3, that's not a bad lap. If we can just stay consistent around that, that'd be fine. Times will fall off the further we get into the run. Like a decent amount. This first corner can be hard on your rears as well if you go in too deep, but I usually don't have that problem too much. But off the corner is where I will light up my tires more for sure. Lap car 44 seconds ahead, so that's quite a bit ahead. That's like 3/4 of the track. I don't even know why he shows up, but he's wrecking it, looks like. The only thing I did to the fixed setup was move the brake bias to like 65 to try to help us a little bit. Help us break into these corners a little. That's the only thing I wanted to help with. I kept the steering at 10-1 just for the turning left and right. Easy to get loose into that because the backing gets so light coming over the hill. Yeah, second place is kind of like following us through there now, like learning what I'm doing, and I think it's speeding him up some too, which is fine. Maybe we'll have a decent battle for the lead all race. That'd be great. That'd be fun. Didn't get a great exit there. Got a little sideways, getting on the throttle. I could take that wider with some more speed, but I don't really want to get too sideways. Kind of forgot to shift there. We do have a lap car really close ahead now. The 9 car has been spinning out, it looks like. The 1 car is running great right now. Staying right with us. He started in 3rd and he got a great jump with us when we took the green. Got to be careful not to be braking too hard there to where you're locking up the tires. And the way to know if you're locking up the tires, your pack will be like all over the place. Yeah, he's running like right on our bumper now. He went a lot deeper into those corners than we did. But I'm trying to play the long game. 26 laps here is a long time. And just the rear tires get so worn out. It's absolutely crazy on how worn out it gets. Because like Sonoma and the Cup cars were so different. The further you went on the tires, the better you got. It made no sense at all. Got a little sideways there. Had to just keep it pointed straight. Much better exit off the last corner.
1:30.609.
There went somebody, I don't know who. Kind of messed up that corner a decent bit, which was unfortunate. Trying to be easy on throttle as well, as much as we can. Feel like we had a decent corner there getting on exit. Already like 5 seconds back to 3rd. Second's just staying right with me though.
Passed on it straight away.
Yeah, I don't take that corner with much speed. Some people probably take it faster than me, but that's okay. I'm just shocked on how high of a number car we are. That sucks. But it means that we're running up front, so that's okay with me. Because if there was like a normal group of guys running this, we would be so far behind. Because the really fast guys were running like 128 as their fast time. Like mid to low 128s, I think I was saying in qualifying. Downshifting, we're sliding. I need to wait longer on my downshift there. Yeah, he's staying right with us. Times have already fallen off some from these tires. Yeah, that first corner on exit, it's so easy to line up the rear tires. So I'm trying not to do that. We seem decent through this corner compared to him. I don't know if it's because I keep that super inside line or not. He might go a little wide through the corner. I don't think it's like the fastest way around, but it works for me. Yeah, he goes much deeper into the, like that corner than I do. We're already on lap 6, which is nice. It doesn't feel like it, but we are. When I was taking this whole section in 3rd gear in practice just to see how it was, it's super tight. That's the only downfall of it, I feel like. It's real tight through that section if you're in 3rd gear. Second gear kind of gets the car to rotate a little bit better. It kind of gets it to rotate through this corner a little better also, but I'd rather it be somewhat tight for this last corner, because the last corner gets super light with all the hilly changes. Real good exit on that last corner. We gained like 4/10 on him that lap.
20 laps to go.
That time you had to take turn 1 every time right there and not get in the grass. That was super close. Tried taking it with as much speed as we could without getting sideways, and that was actually pretty decent. 9 cars showing ahead of us again, but he's like 40 seconds. He might just be struggling this race, it seems like. He might not be a road racer, just runs the truck series. Because I'm not a road racer, but I'd put in the practice to try to not embarrass myself. That's all I do. I try not to embarrass myself, keep the car on track to get a decent finish. It was great at Road America last week. That was so much fun. This track is a lot shorter than Road America. Like, we're running like 30 seconds or more slower times, like, or faster times, because it's a shorter course. But the hills make this track so much harder to me than Road America. It took longer to learn Road America because it's a longer track. There's a lot more turns and learning the braking points and everything. But Road America was pretty flat for the most part. It wasn't too bad on the hills. Really waiting on that downshift here now in this corner. I like wait for that bump in the over the end just to try to get through it clean to get on throttle. Slid a little bit there on the entrance, but we're fine. We're starting to pull off a little bit on him behind us. Maybe because we've saved the rear tires a little bit more. I'm not 100% sure. Just try not to get on throttle too hard. I'm running low 31s right now. That's fine. Got a little sideways into that corner when I went to go start to turn in. But he's staying right with us, which is a lot of fun. Like, I'm not taking it easy or anything. I don't know if it looks like I am or not, but I'm just trying not to wreck the car and be consistent, and I'm happy with how I'm running. He caught us a little bit through that section. Car rotated on the back end a lot in that corner. We had a real good entrance to this one compared to him. He might have gotten sideways or something. Yeah, because we pulled off like half a second there in the last couple corners on him. I think he got sideways. Sideways? Don't like that. First corner, we definitely keep pulling off a couple tenths on him. His rear tires, I think, are getting really worn out. Like, I'm real interested to know the really fast road guys on how quick they're running at the end of a race compared to what we're going to be, and how much they save their tires or not. Because the road guys, I don't think save their tires a whole ton. I think they just kind of go balls to the wall and just know how to handle the car a lot better. But we're just taking it slow and steady, and we're winning the race. Somehow. We're like almost 10 seconds ahead of third place, which is absolutely crazy to me. Almost 2.5 on second. Yeah, I think we've saved our tires a lot better, like our rear tires, which I'm super happy about. I'm terrible at saving my front right and on oval track, but saving my rears on this road course for some reason I'm good at. I will take it. Just not putting the throttle to the floor hardly ever until the car is like really pointed straight and not on the hilly parts.
1 minute 31.9
That was a real slow time and still pulled off a lot on second. That was a great corner. Getting sideways now still. On exit. Lap traffic might come into play here in a little bit because we got the 9, 18, 19 seconds ahead. And then a couple guys in front of him like 35, 38 seconds ahead. So in a little bit, traffic might be a problem, but hopefully we can get by them clean. But yeah, this track's so difficult with the hills. Like, I feel like this is great practice for Sonoma and stuff because I suck at Sonoma. Or maybe just everybody's better at Sonoma and Watkins Glen because they're more prominent of a track. Like, they get ran a lot more than places like this. Because, like, this is the first time I've ever ran at Mid-Ohio, I'm pretty sure. Because I had the track already. May have ran it one time in a car, don't remember at all. Maybe in a league race 5-6 years ago or so. Honestly, not sure. Just road racing has not been my thing, hardly ever. But this season with all the road courses in NASCAR, and we have the one in ARCA, so we're learning this stuff. Running 132s now. Tires are getting real worn out. Like, I would love to know what the good road guys are running at this point. We're running 131s. They're probably still in the 130s. Because we fell off 2 seconds, and their fast times would be in the 128s. Just don't want to push it. We're doing fine. 10 seconds ahead of third, 2.5 on second. We got time, which is awesome. But we also have a lot of time to screw it up. Because we're only on lap 11. We're not even halfway through this race yet. A lot of corners left to go. Because I don't know how many corners there are per lap here. I'm screwing up that corner a lot lately. I don't know how many corners there are per lap at this track. Like, I know Sonoma has 11. I think Watkins Glen might have 12. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe 13. I only know that because I heard it on the broadcast a lot from NASCAR, like watching races over the years. Other than that, don't really know a lot of the road courses, like how many corners there are and everything. And so far we're having a clean race too, which is awesome. I'm trying to get to my road license on an A this season since we're running so much of it. We're a pretty high B class. I think we're like a 3.7 or something like that. So that's awesome. Probably we'll be able to get it to an A this season, which would be awesome to see. I keep going so wide in that corner now. Just trying to keep the car straight with speed. We got the 9 car in front of us again. Last time we got by him, just by him over shooting this corner up here after the long straight. Then 30 seconds till the next lap cars. I think he's letting us by. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm still trying to learn this track and try to stay out of his way here.
It's a tough one. Very tough one. And he might be in the way a little bit. Yeah, he was in the way for the second place car just a little bit. Like, he got by him on entrance to that corner, but kind of had to take a little bit of a different approach. But I don't think it really slowed him down much. I might want to start taking this in third gear. Actually, no, I can still get through it pretty fine in second. I try to roll the speed from that middle section to that last corner when it goes uphill as much as I can. Try to see if we can pick up the pace a little. Get away from second place a little bit more if we can. Start running times in like the 131s again. Oh god, that was loose. Had a little bit too much wheel into it. I'm getting sideways just down the straightaway.
2.091.
Oh wow, I think he screwed up really bad. We're 5 seconds ahead all of a sudden. I think he screwed up off the final turn. That's my guess, because we were like 2.5 ahead of him. Now we doubled it. just down that front stretch. I think he got sideways on the last corner is my guess. All right, got a good gap. I'm happy about that. We can take it a little easier, which I've been taking it kind of easy the whole race. But we don't need to push
I'm
it.
staying high.
We don't need to push it to like any corner. Just take it nice and easy. Make him, oh Jesus, 8 car. Make him overdrive behind us and probably make another mistake, because if he lit up his rear tires on that exit of the final corner, his tires are not going to like him, and he'll probably continue to get loose. That was decent speed uphill. 11.5 back to third. As long as we don't screw this race up, I think we've got it. Like, knock on wood. We just gotta not screw up ourselves. That's like every road course. As long as you don't screw up yourself, you're fine. But this will be 2 road races in a row where we've been awesome. Like last week in Road America, I had to rerun Road America for like a second race, because the first one I had the audio all screwed up on the cars and it was like unwatchable, so I redid it. We ended up in the top split instead of second split, and was like car number 20 and finished 5th, I believe it was, which was amazing. Oh geez, wheel hop. Downshift a little early while braking hard. So yeah, Road America was fun. I loved Road America. Really did enjoy that track. It got very spread out. It gets kind of to a boring race if like you're just watching it, but running it, it's a tough road course and it's a lot of fun. I love the ones that really try to test your mentality on just being patient, like this track. And Road America is just such a long track. I think we only ran like, what was it? Was it like 15, 20 laps there? I don't remember. Like, we're running 26 laps here. I don't know if it was more than the Cup race last week at Road America because it was a longer track. But it's just a long time racing, no cautions because it's a road course. Second place caught me a lot through that section. I screwed up a little bit, got sideways, and just was taking it too slow. That and our wheel hop in like the second corner didn't help, probably. That was a good ending section at least.
1:32.46.
Car's starting to get real loose on us. Lap 15 of 26. We're getting there. Slow and steady, we're getting there. But this race is just like 30 minutes plus straight, trying to concentrate. My eyes are already burning. But we're doing great. I'm very happy about it. The hard work has paid off running this race.
Nice job, dude.
I almost didn't run this time slot because I was putting in a lot of practice, and then there was only like 6 people registered up to like 10 minutes before the race was about to start. And then the rest of these guys joined up. They might have ran the last race, like, because it's every hour. They might have ran it last hour, it was finishing, and then they joined up in this one. So that was my guess on what happened, because we got a bunch of people registering in the last like 5-10 minutes. That was a really good middle section. Able to keep a lot of speed
What the hell
through
was
it.
that for, man? Come on.
5 car got wrecked, it sounds like. 14's in the pits. Not sure why, but he is. Forgot the downshift. We're good on fuel, yes we are, okay. Completely overdrove that. We was going way too wide on that last couple corners.
1:32.072.
Might need to start backing up this corner a little bit more so I can get to the bottom roll instead of braking in it too much. Because I think the braking is getting us a little loose, and then I kind of overdrove it too, going too far. A little bit of wheel hop and we downshifted the second. Yeah, we're running 132s now. At least it was a low 132. Trying to keep the pace up as much as I can in case I screw up. That's why I wanted to make a little bit of a gap over second, because he was like 2.5 back from us for a while. But I think when he screwed up and lost back to 5 seconds, that helped a lot. Messed up that corner. There went the 14 car, so the 9 will gain a spot. I think that was the 8 as well who just left. The 9's going to gain a couple spots. Slowed down way too much there for that uphill. I just was on the brakes a little bit too much. Could have rolled up the hill a little bit better. I'm just trying not to go off track, and because if you go off track, kind of like Road America, it just does not grip and you just keep on sliding out. It's hard to get back on track. Decent exit. All I see is second place behind me now.
2.376.
Try to roll this, get to the bottom. Don't get on the throttle too hard because the rears are not liking us. But that was decent. Second place is running really well though. Did not want to downshift and get ourselves sideways. I went a little too deep into turn 2 there. Second place is definitely catching us right now. I've been overdriving a couple of these corners on entrance. Need to just run a little bit smoother. I had a little bit of wheel hop in third gear there, but it wasn't bad because I didn't downshift. Need to hug this one. Much better section than last lap. That was a much better section than last lap, and he's still catching us behind us, so he is very quick right now. Not sure if he's doing that in like third gear, just trying to keep more speed through it. I'm not 100% sure. But we had nearly the same lap time, it looks like, there. Might be beneficial to early shift on the front stretch a little bit so we don't get too much wheel spin. Oh god, we got on the curb there. That didn't help anything. At least we saved it. That was scary. Got a little bit too much on the curb right there. Yeah, he's within almost a second of us now. That's scary. Within 1.5 of us, and he's been running really good times. Definitely quicker than us. Still backing up the corner because I don't want to wreck myself. But he definitely goes deeper than us into these corners. Or at least the real fast one that we just did. Slid out a little bit too much there, but it's okay. Yeah, I knew we were gonna get it off track there with the angle we were at. That's okay, we only got a 1x so far. It's not too bad. Sideways on exit. I think he might be in third gear there already. Just trying to keep more speed up. Might have to try that. Just because the RPMs aren't gonna be as high, you won't spin the wheels as easy. Upshift a little early there so we don't get too much wheel spin. Yeah, 134. That was an awful lap. Let's not go too low, but I went way too high on that one. That was just a terrible turn 1. I'm like screwing up in turn 1 really bad right now. Just need to go back to what we were doing. Be smooth, we'll be good. Got the 9 car coming up as well again. Really can't get throttle down on the exit there anymore. Got about 7 laps to go. Went a little deeper into that corner. I think he still went even deeper than that. Yeah, he hit that corner good. That's where we were pulling off last lap on him. Let me get in the third gear here, try to just roll more speed if I can because the RPMs aren't as high. It's tight on the uphill. Okay, lap car, this is like not the place to let us by. But I think it's gonna be in a worse position for him behind us. I completely screwed up that because of the lap car. He didn't screw it up as bad. I went a little bit too deep on the inside.
I think that's Brandon.
Jesus. So loose.
33.627.
Just gotta run smooth and we'll be okay.
I think that's Brandon.
Don't know what he's talking about. We go a little wide here, try to get a better angle for the exit. I think that kind of worked. I'm sideways getting on throttle, but he still has our draft, so it's gonna catch him up a little probably. Definitely getting sideways into that corner. Trying to go in hard. Jesus, it's sideways. Like, I don't know if he is taking this in third gear or not. Oh, geez, it still got loose. I was on throttle too much. Like, he's just a lot smoother on throttle right now than we are. Off track, yep. I knew with the angle we were going into that when we were getting it off track. I'm just happy it's taken us this long to get a couple off tracks. Because I knew it'd be a tough track to get a 0x on. He's slowly catching us. He's right on our ass. 133. God, these tires are awful now. They're so worn out. I got on the curbing there, but luckily we didn't get loose. I waited to get on throttle. You can definitely make up a little bit more time on entrance than exit, but you can definitely lose a lot more time on exit than entrance. That was a decent turn 2. It was a decent 1 and 2. Got like 5 laps left. He's definitely being more cautious on entrance now as well, it looks like. Just try not to overdrive that corner. Get in the third gear so I have a little bit more grip. Downshift in the second for the uphill. That was definitely a lot better than the last couple laps. I want to downshift there so badly, but I'm not going to. I don't want to upset the car. We're doing just fine in that section. Actually pulled off a little bit on him that lap.
1 minute 32.185. 5 to go.
A little wide, but there's a lot of exit room. Definitely pulled off another 10th or 2. That's nice. Oh, we ran a 132.1 that lap. That was nice. If we can keep up that pace, I think we got it. But getting sideways like that won't help. I think he might have messed up slightly too. Oh, this is stressful. Road racing is so difficult. Ugh, I thought I went a little too deep into that one. It definitely was starting to get loose. He got real close to us in these corners. He ran a lot better through those sections than we did. Overdrove that. Not sure if he's gonna try to stick it to the inside, but that's not a good passing zone on the left here. It's so tight. It's not a good passing zone. The right-hander's not awful, but he's not really close enough, and we're kind of protecting the inside anyways. But he definitely caught us like half that time that lap. Caught us by like 4/10. Oh yeah, that was an awful time.
795.
Lap before was a 132.2, and then that one was a 132.7. 31.2 and a 32.7. It's a big difference. Overdrove it a little bit. Had to get on the brakes a little hard. Just gotta not get loose on exits. That's the main thing. Been great running with the one car though. He is fast. Like compared to me, he's fast with me. I mean, I'm not very fast at least, but we're about like similar speed. He might be his slightest bit quicker than me, but we got pole in qualifying, so that helped a ton. Because mid-race, we were 5 seconds ahead, and he ran us down. I'm also not sure how much he's worn out his rears or not. Much better through that section. Kind of ran a little wide, but it's okay. That was a much better section, though. Pulled away slightly. Don't get in the grass. Ooh, kind of pushed hard. I got on throttle a little bit there. It scared me. Tried to push a little bit too much speed. Good exit on the last corner.
1 minute 32.154.
Oh, why did I downshift here? Why? I don't do that. Why do I did that? Why did I do that? That was stupid. But we do have some lap traffic we're catching, 6th and 5th. So that's scary. It's not the best timing to do that. Right at the end. Got sideways downshift in the second. My ankle itches. He is very close to us now. I hope he doesn't dive bomb us into this corner. He might. I think if you dive bomb like deeper than the next guy in front of you by too much, you're gonna go flying off. I don't know how you would make that. Little sideways. Oh, this is a battle. It's been a great battle. Very fun. Very difficult. Downshift a little early, but we didn't get loose, luckily. I think he hit the gas, like missed mid-corner. It kind of caught him up and then lost a little bit. Yeah, we pulled off slightly on the exit there. That was nice.
1 minute 33.1.
Okay, don't downshift here. I don't know why I did that last lap. 2 more laps, that's it. There's a lot of corners though. That was a good first one. Hopefully these lap cars are courteous because we got a battle on our hands for the win. .7 ahead. Oh, my eyes are burning so much. Oh, downshifted a little early there. That was not great. He definitely takes a better section from that first corner right there to the second. He's a little bit smoother than I am, carries more speed. Pretty good middle. Really don't have anything to lose with our tires at this point. Trying to push it some if we can. That was a really good corner there. Going like a little wider into that left-hander. In front of us. Oh god, don't be Rex. I think that guy went off or something. Alright, we got .7 on him. Come on. Last lap.
1 minute 33.012.
Lap cars, please be nice to me. Probably get by this guy on the next straight, I hope. Yeah, he brakes quite early. And I know he has 5th place right in front of... Oh, I got sideways, fuck. He has 5th place right in front of him. I think the guy behind me messed up slightly too, because we're still 0.4 ahead. There's only one more big braking zone. And he's sending it in. We had enough room, luckily. Jeez, I'm all sorts of sideways. Lap cars, I'm coming. Please excuse me. Oh, we're sideways. Oh, he hit the apron. Come on, man.
Shit, sorry. I lost the rear, sorry.
Yeah, it was a great race till then. Fuck, man. He just absolutely... Oh, he's giving it to us? You did not do that.
Not bad, man. I lost the rear in that corner.
No, it's racing. It happens. You didn't have to do that. Oh, God. Well, we got the win. I'll take it, but damn, he did not need to do that.
Good race, though. That was a hell of a battle. Yeah, I wanted to give that back to you. I didn't mean to get into you there.
I appreciate it. Thanks. You didn't have to do that, though. It was racing. I'm not great at road racing. I don't think it was a very high strength of field either. I'll take it.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. I think there's only like 3 people in the 1Ks, but...
That's crazy.
Yeah, we had a hell of a battle. I didn't want it to end like that.
No, good race. You were faster than me anyways. I was trying to just not lose the rear. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that corner, I turned in, kind of tapped the grass a little bit, trying to keep it off of you, and I lost the rear, and I kind of had to catch it, and yeah, unfortunately, doored you.
Nah, it's all good. All good. I think we got a 1X. I don't even think we got a 4X from it. I'll take 3X the whole race. I'm not 100% sure. But let's get around to the front. Wait for everybody to pass the line to start doing burnouts, because the X's might still count until everybody goes across the line. I'm not 100% sure about that. Or if it's a certain amount of time after you cross the line, it might be. Not 100% sure. But that was a hell of a battle. We got our first road win, which is awesome. Didn't really want it that way. I wanted to do it without somebody handing it back, but it is what it is. Appreciate that. It was a great race by him. Great race. Like, I understand him saying he didn't want it to end like that, because I'm the same way. I hate getting into people. But everybody has crossed the line. I don't think there's really a good spot to do burnouts, because this front stretch is like real tiny. But we'll do the best we can. I'm probably gonna hit the wall. Probably gonna hit the wall here at some point. But hell, we won in the truck series at a road course. That is awesome. I'm super happy about that. We have an 8X. We got 2 there, so we might have gotten a 4X from the hit. That's fine. Ended with a 6X, which is completely fine. And we'll still gain some iRacing or safety probably because we're a B class. Yeah, we ended up with a 6X. But that was a hell of a battle. A lot of fun. Like, he just barely got into us on the last lap. And he didn't need to let us by because it was just racing. It was a racing deal. He was sending it in a little harder. I thought he was going to get loose or something because he started going in super hard here. I was going to try to cross him over. Like, right. I thought he was going to go in, come up. I was going to try to cross him back down. And he just gets it a little loose. I didn't give him a lot of room either. So it's racing. It is what it is. He didn't have to give it back to us. We were just having a good battle. Last couple corners. And it was a good battle. So a lot of fun. I'll see any instance that did happen through the race really quick. Going into turn number 2 here. 15 locks up the brakes. Probably got some wheel hop there. Back up on the track. These guys are all trying to get through. He's going back on the grass. Okay. The 4 and I can't see the other car's number. The 4 and the 5 side by side. 4 slams the side of the 5. They get through the rest of that clean. 4 car kind of just took it a little fast with a guy on his outside. It's hard to pass through that zone though. 10 cars slap the wall barely. Lap 4 here. 3 car gets in the gas a little hard. Scott sideways. What happened here? Lap 4 as well. Something happened with the 7. I think the 7 just got loose, it looks like. Oh, he went too wide there. He was taking a lot of speed through this corner. Clipped the grass, gets sideways, goes off track, saves it, and then turns back on the track. That guy just has nowhere to go. I think it's a 12 car. That's unfortunate. Super bad timing. Yeah, 15 getting a lot of wheel hop there into the fast braking zone. 5 car, same thing. Just got a little loose on entrance. What were our rear tires? 71 and 61. Damn, 15 got into the 5 there. But you can see how worn out your rear tires get. It's crazy. The left rear gets a lot more worn out, which I wasn't expecting. I thought it was going to be kind of even, but that's kind of crazy. How many incidents were there through the race? 11, 10, 10, 6, 6. What did the 1 car get? He got a 6 as well, so he went off track a couple times behind me, which makes sense. Sun went away for a little bit. 15 car, holy shit, dive. Damn. Just completely spun the 5 out. 8 car got a little sideways going into that corner. Then to turn 1, this is the ending section. 9 car gets sideways. Probably why we caught him pretty quick a couple times. This was the very ending. 10 cars skims the wall, and then we have the 1 car and me battling for the lead at the very end. It would have made it a lot easier if the lap cars weren't in front of us, because I was trying not to run into them. But it is what it is. Good run by the 1. He didn't need to give us the win back, but we got a win. I'll take it. We'll gain a decent amount of iRating, I feel like, and probably some safety still, even though getting a 6X. So let's go see what we end up getting out of the results. All right, results in. Strength of field was about as low as I expected. 816. That was terrible. We actually had the fastest lap of the race. That's nice. With a 130, 334. He had a 364. We actually had some rookies in here, which is interesting. I didn't realize the rookie guys could run in this, but that's actually quite interesting because if you have a C class on the oval side, you could run this. But with it going off your road stuff, even if you're a rookie on road, you can run it. So that's interesting. Barely gained any on the safety side, which is okay. He still gained some getting a 6X, being a low A class, but gained 61 iRating. We're over 1,400. 1 car had close to 1,700. Now he's over that. So super, super low strength field. Plus, like, what was it? Like 4 rookies in here? A D class, 2 D classes, and 3 A's, and we were a B with 2 others. So yeah, very low strength of field because of the rookies and just some really low iRatings in here, which I'm not shocked by. I'm just surprised there wasn't like more people that registered. It literally was only 15 of us, and what, the last 3 guys didn't run, the 6, the 11, and the 13. So that is what it is. Had a fun race. Good race by the 1. He didn't need to give us the win there at the end after getting into us. He was faster than us. It's racing at the end. You guys get together. It's okay. I wasn't that mad about it. It was racing. My eyes are burning though, so I need to get this race edited and everything, but my eyes are burning from trying to concentrate on that race. Mid-Ohio is a very tough road course. That was by far the hardest road course I've ran so far here, because I haven't ran a lot of road courses. So with it being so hilly, like up and down, that makes such a hard difference. We had a couple of lap cars right in front of us there at the end, which I was trying not to get into and like put too much pressure on them to spin out right in front of us. So I was taking it a little easy. Didn't think the 1 was going to dive it as hard as he did at the area, but it was at the very end. Could have expected it, but it is what it is. Great race and a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the race. Appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.